I am dying. A week ago I was diagnosed with cancer on my pancreas. I don't know what to do. It's fatal. There's nothing the medics can do besides prolonging the inevitable. The doc said if I have to mouth I'm lucky. I'm scared. I don't want to go. I basically have no one around since my relationship with my parents is almost non-existent. I just have my cat with me. I'm thinking to give it away to my neighbors. They are nice enough. I was disabled for life by a surgeon. At 24, I had an issue with a singular upper molar when I visited a dentist. Both the dentist and then the oral surgeon recommended I have all molars removed. Yep, those need to come out. The procedure occurred, and one of my lingual nerves was transected when removing a molar I did not, at the time, have an issue with. I am now disabled for the rest of my life. I cannot feel, taste or eat with the right side of my tongue and right set of teeth. I cannot lick anything without some discomfort. I cannot kiss my wife in the same way or engage in sex the same way. I take too long to eat when out with friends, or with coworkers, and they have to wait on me or watch me occasionally struggle or panic in fear when I check to make sure I didn't bite through my tongue. I think many would describe it as a living nightmare. Some people with this injury develop hysteria. 18 months have passed. I have attempted an expensive lingual nerve repair with no success. I am adapting to my new life and coping with the depression that this injury has caused. I have severe anxiety over any dental care and maintaining the left side of my mouth, as all eating and wear on my teeth is doubled on that side the rest of my life. In some ways, I do feel lucky to still have half a tongue working and to not have chronic neurological pain like others with lingual nerve injuries. But, I also feel as if my dentist and oral surgeon misled me by saying this procedure was really necessary. After consulting with other dentists, I have discovered based on my own research that the impacted molars could have been left and monitored. I could have kept up with good oral hygiene, and I could have had some of the gum skin flaps I developed removed if they caused an issue with infection that brought me to the dentist in the first place. I know now, I didn't have to have my lingual nerve destroyed, and it makes me cry knowing that it didn't have to happen. It has been tough finding anyone to talk to about this. I don't look disabled to anyone. My speech is now mostly fine. And I've not found anyone else with a similar injury to empathize with. People who I tell say that it sounds horrible, but I don't think anyone, except maybe my wife, truly understands how awful this is. This is my life now. I am trying to stay positive. Trying to focus on work and my family. Trying to find humor in the situation. But every time I feel the intense numbness in my mouth, the soreness of my left jaw from doing all my eating, or the panic of feeling something between my right set of teeth that could be my tongue, I feel so sad that this happened to me all because I believed dentists and surgeons who told me this was necessary. 45 hours a week and can't afford food. I'm at work in the break room eating my lunch. My coworker comes in on the phone with her landlord sobbing and almost breaking down. This is the second time the fridge in her apartment has broken. She's sobbing because she has a son and just lost all the food in her fridge. And despite the fact she works 45 hours a week, she can't replace that food. She makes too much to qualify for food stamps. I feel like crying for her. How the fuck is this fucking possible? She is a single mom trying to do the best she can. My heart is breaking. She kept telling her landlord she isn't going to be able to buy groceries until we get paid next, and what is she supposed to do before then? She hadn't accounted for even buying groceries with that paycheck. Now she's going to be behind. WTFFFFF is this world where people work and cannot afford to eat. For reference, we live in Colorado and are medical technicians. My parents cut my sister a slice of my custom-made birthday cake the night before my party because she cried for it. My sister 11F is the miracle golden child. She always gets what she wants whenever she wants. My parents are always trying to please her and make her happy. They always make a big effort on her birthday and do whatever that she asks for, but they can barely remember mine and they are always conveniently broke. This year I wanted to enjoy my birthday, so I babysat and even mowed lawns to make this possible. My birthday was today, but I'm throwing myself my first ever party tomorrow. I have been planning for weeks and invited all my friends. I bought the food, snacks and drinks and picked up my custom-made cake yesterday with my own money. Today when I got home, I noticed that my cake which was in the fridge had a huge slice missing. I panicked and asked my dad, and he shrugged and nonchalantly said that my sister was crying for it and it was just a small piece. My friends won't even notice. I yelled at him asking him why he would do something like that when it wasn't even bought with his money and that my sister could have waited for tomorrow. This made him angry and he went on a tirade about how disrespectful I am and how I think I'm an adult because of my stupid party. I've now locked myself in my room and considering calling the whole thing off. I got diagnosed yesterday with a disease that will kill me and I can't stop crying. For the last couple of weeks I have felt sick and tired. A few days ago I went to the hospital and they concluded that I had a massive infection in my body. So they started to do different tests on me and they found I have a very uncommon disease called systemic sclerosis. The disease will lead to massive organ failure and only half survives the first 10 years. I'm a 26-year-old male with a 3-year-old daughter and the mother is not in the picture. The thought that I will not see the light of my life grow up to be a grown woman kills me and I just can't stop fucking crying. I don't know what to do.